Oh yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Cuddles and her co-host.
NFL is rigged. King Woo.
That's all you have to say? You upset about it?
Yes, I'm upset.
Oh.
They cheated my team, the 49ers.
Oh my goodness.
So I am kind of sad right now.
Well, let's go in the morning.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sad. I just came back from Vegas because I was...
Oh my
I
goodness.
was mad. I was going to get them people.
You was going to get who?
Somebody.
Oh Lord Jesus.
But anywho.
What episode is it, babe?
This is We Gon Talk About a podcast. The real Superbowl winner 49ers. Episode number 24. I think.
24. That's a good number. My favorite, as a matter of fact. Anywho, what are we talking about today?
What are we talking about today? We talking about the rigged Super Bowl.
I don't know anything about it.
Well, what are we talking about?
We're going to talk about the late Kevin Samuels.
My boy. My boy.
So, anywho, you want me to go first?
Still a 49er fan, though.
Kevin was?
I don't know.
Oh.
But I am. My heart hurts.
Oh, gosh.
But I will go on.
Oh, thank God.
Go ahead.
Anywho, so yesterday I went over to first of all, act like this is flowers falling down. Rose petals, tulips, lilies, whatever your favorite flower is falling down on this screen right now. Anywho, so yesterday, first of all, I just want to give my sister her flowers. The other day, I was talking to my oldest son, and I'm like, do you know what the most priceless thing you could give somebody? Are you with me? So I'm a little tired there.
I know what the most priceless thing you can give me.
What is it?
That box.
No, it's your time. So the other day
So
I was...
that box do cost 40. So, my bad.
Anywho, so, yesterday I went over to my sister's house and she did my hair for me, right? And so she did tell me not to come back over her house without my hair washed or blow dried first. I don't know if that's gonna fly, but nevertheless, I'll try. Anywho, I'll wash it. Maybe just she can blow dry it. We'll figure it out. But anywho, she was on my head from like 2:30ish to like 9:30, right? And I appreciate her because one, I didn't even know she had to work this morning. Hello. But while I was over there from that whole time, we watched episodes of Kevin Samuels. And she let me express my opinion because I'm not new to Kevin. I watched a 15-second clip of Samuel some years ago.
And judged them off of that.
And I was through it because I thought it was a blanket statement. I thought he was applying his opinion.
Well, see, that's how all women judge that man.
Ooh, or his statistics as personal. So as I'm watching him, and then my sister explaining to give me the backstory on Kevin, because my husband just said, well, he talked to dudes the same way, but I've never, even the whole time we were watching Kevin, I never saw a guy episode, but I came to understand that it was the women is what made Kevin go viral, who made him big time. From what I understand.
And what color women was they?
They were all kind. He has two categories. You're either white material or you're either modern. And modern is when you're trying to, I feel like what Kevin was saying was that you are an average individual trying to chase a bag where that's not your standard. So this was my thing. I felt like if I would call Kevin, not showing my face or anything, he would be, the first thing he asks is like, after he talked to you for a minute, he'd be like, how tall are you? 5'3"? What size dress you wear? A 20. And then he does like this Oompa Loompa oink oink type of sound.
It's Oompa Loompa.
Whatever. It makes to say you big, right? Then he asked how much money you make, so you would say like $50,000, but yet you want a brother with a standard, or just say a man with a standard where he making 6 figures or more, and he fit, and he is this and he that, and you up here looking like
you got 12 kids, you don't want them to have none.
That part, okay?
Man,
and so I didn't understand that when I saw that clip of the 15 seconds when he was trying, and then too he was going live, so he was trying to educate not just the people that was calling in, but also the people that are watching. And so I do agree with that. I think my argument to my husband was the fact that a woman can have a standard. I'm not going to say don't achieve it, but what I will say is this: make sure you are
working on yourself. Make yourself
right. I heard David Mann say this in an interview a while ago on the Moore Show. He would tell women, if you want to find a perfect man, write down everything you want, and then you become that list. And so I kind of feel like that's the same thing.
Kevin Samuels was saying.
Kevin was saying, sure. And so, yeah, and as I explained to my sisters, like, he really putting a mirror in front of you, and he's showing you. So if you are, you got 2 or 3, like, I got 4 kids, I got 2 marriages underneath me. He would be like, and he asked the lady, like, are you a Ferrari? And then you're not a virgin, though, so you want somebody to still pay $88,000 for you. He was like, what's your price tag? And the lady was still like saying she was high value, and I get what she was saying. Me, I'm junkyard parts at this point, based off what Kevin was saying. I do like the fact that Kevin encourages marriage, because if you having these commitments like buying houses with men and having children with men, why not have the ultimate commitment and marry them? And some women didn't want to get married, and then some women were just truly delusional because the dude was like, he wanted to spend the rest of his life, but he never said he wanted to marry her. And so it's like I felt like he was just like he was 65 when all the videos that I was watching. I don't know how old he was when he passed, but
he was on 65.
That's what he said.
He was 56.
I'm just saying what he said on the video. So maybe he was just saying something. I don't know.
They had dyslexia.
Oh, maybe he did have a moment. So anywho, he's 50. Nevertheless, I'm like, my daddy would no. So I'll just say like a big brother, because I'm 46. So yeah, that's 10 years. So anywho, when he died? Last year?
I think 22.
Well, still big brother. Like, he was just hardcore big brother. These are the statistics. He's just going by the numbers. And then the shocking thing that I learned was that women were the ones filing for a divorce. But what I said was, why though? He couldn't give a reason why, right? And then what he didn't talk about, women who were older, was the people that was widowed and the people who husbands left them. So what were they supposed to do? Because it's not like they didn't want to get married, and it's not like they didn't want that stability, because I think that's what he was really promoting. But at the end of the day, both individuals could lose a job, because he was like, if you by yourself, you're going to be homeless and you got to save this much money. So I get what he was saying, or what he was trying to relay to help women understand. And then also red flags for men to avoid. It's like, this is not the type of woman that you want. Her mindset is just, delusional. Like, she truly went too far. I'm up here built like SpongeBob, but I want somebody to look like Tay Diggs, or maybe the dude with the accent. Somebody just Denzel Washington back in the day type of situation. But you know what I'm saying. And you up here like, and not saying somebody couldn't do that because you love who you love, but I don't know. I thought Kevin Samuels was just interesting, and I'm not saying take his perspective and his statistics for biblical facts, but I do think it's like, I don't think for me it changed my perspective about how Carmelita is, because I'm not modern, I'm not chasing the bag. I would rather look for a man or be with a man whose integrity and character, like he moved the same way when I'm with him and without him. So, he's honest, he's loyal, how he treat his mama, his children, things like that. His heart is what I desire so much, because he could be fine, he can make 6 figures, and he can make me stay at home, but then he abusive, or he always at work. Well, that's not true. But he could be at work, but he'll make, time for you. And make you feel like a priority. So, I don't know. But Kevin was quite interesting. My first time, like, really listening to him. It was just interesting perspectives on what he had to say. And then the women were very comical to me, too, because of their answers. And so, even though that may be their truth, I just didn't agree with some things that were said. But I'm not judging anybody. My mindset is just completely different. So, I don't know. And it was white women, black women on there, college educated.
It's mostly black women.
Okay, well, I'm just saying from my experience yesterday, they were educated. Some had a high school degree. I don't know. My perspective is this. Listen, okay? If you believe in the good Lord and trust him to send you somebody, and he'll provide all your needs, and that'll solve all that right there. Go right ahead with your 2 cents, sir.
Yeah, cause I thought it was Cuddles Corner for a minute.
Cuddles Corner. Well, I just ended it with Cuddles. I gave my sister her flowers for doing my hair, for making time for me, because she could have been doing anything else. She got a family herself.
We talked about Kevin Samuels. Right?
And then I talked about Kevin Samuels, and then I went ahead and closed it out. Boom, Shawn Michaels, I'm done.
Anywho, Kevin Samuels is only toxic to toxic women. Women who don't like Kevin Samuels, they're toxic because they don't even listen to what the man got to say. They just, because the way people always talking about because he said, let's just listen to people sometimes.
Is toxic the word that we want to use?
Probably not. It's probably not the word I want to use.
Okay.
But there are toxic women because that don't like because the same people who don't like Kevin Samuels like Kendra G, and she is messy. You know what I'm saying? She messy. So Kevin Samuels, he tried to educate dudes to be better. You know what I'm saying? I seen videos with him going at dudes that was delusional too. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't think if you are like low wage, I don't think it's impossible to get someone higher waged, but at the same time,
Just wait, can I piggyback right there? Listen, I wanted to say this too. If this one woman, she was dating a mechanic, right? But then when she got her degree in accounting, she felt like she was settling. Like, don't look on the people that work in, don't look, women I'm talking to, don't look on, belittle the man who is not like making the 6 figures, because y'all can build together. The point of that is you just gonna have to work. And then for the men, thank goodness, don't look at women like, oh, she got too many kids and all that. Don't belittle her, because y'all can grow that family, blend that family, and then we just unfortunately everybody just made some decisions, and that's just what it is. So I'm sorry, go ahead. Toxic women.
Yeah. That's mostly who don't like Kevin Samuels. The women who knows that they be the one messing up the relationships. They be the ones who really don't want a relationship. They just want to find a reason to not have a relationship. So when Kevin Samuels telling you stuff, his stuff ain't God or you know what I'm saying? Whatever I'm trying to say. But
He mentioned the Bible a few times.
no, I'm saying his stuff is not
Christian based.
No, I'm saying like just because he said don't mean it's
the truth.
100. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, for sure.
So people, he be belittling women. No, you be belittling yourself, because if you going on there like you're saying, you go on there, you weigh 400 pounds, 7 kids, you low income, and you go on there and say the type of man you looking for, he got to make $500,000 a year, no kids. Who? That's delusional, man.
You upset about it?
You gave about 10 dudes. Mm-hmm. You got 7 baby mom. You got 7 kids. Ain't no telling how many people you said was the baby daddy.
Well, she only got one baby daddy. He just left.
I doubt it's not with 7 kids and he left, because he yeah. If you got 7 kids by one person, I don't think you're gonna leave.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying, some of these women that be on there be delusional. But nobody talk about Kendra G.
I don't even watch her.
Because it be people on there delusional too, and be.
But the thing with Kendra G, isn't she trying to help somebody find somebody, like a date or whatever? She trying to hook people up.
Some the same way, but
Kevin wasn't trying to hook people up. He just giving advice.
He gave advice, but he like people go on there and say, "Oh yeah, I'm this," and he's just telling you like you gotta be more realistic in life. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very seldom and slim that you can work at a hospital without a high school diploma or degree. If you know what I'm talking about.
I don't understand.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So, this is what I'm saying. You want to work at a hospital.
No,
you got no qualifications.
You didn't say what level, though. You just said a hospital.
Well, if you want to be a doctor.
Oh, okay. Make a point. Somebody say you can be a cook, you can be a janitor.
You know, you got no qualifications or nothing. That's the same thing like with in a relationship. When you say you want this $1 million man, you don't cook. You got
Chef.
10 kids. You want him to be fit, but you don't work out. You don't eat right. You know what I'm saying? You want him to, you just want stuff that you don't do. You know what I'm saying? Work on yourself first. When you work on yourself, get yourself together. You know, build yourself up. Or get you somebody that you can build up. Have a build-a-bear.
I don't think that's right.
What?
Build them how?
I'm saying if you want this person, y'all build together. You know what I'm saying? Get success.
So you mean build together?
Yeah.
I thought you said build a bear, like you invest.
I mean,
in him
I'm saying, but if you want this person, it's better to build than
together.
But I'm saying if this person have nothing, like if you make 50,000, this person probably make 20,000. That don't mean he's not a good man.
No, for sure.
That
Most
don't
definitely.
mean none of the above. But you can help this man. You can build this man. You can uplift this man, and you guys can build together. You can build $1 million empire together, and it'll be more. What I'm trying to say, it'll be better because you built this instead of you trying to go into something that's this person built by themselves, and you think they're gonna come and let you destroy it with your 10 kids and stuff like that. You got to be realistic, man. What?
Nothing.
You gotta be realistic.
You do have to be realistic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's all I'm saying. You gotta be realistic because people are if you watch any Kevin Samuels the episodes, a lot of them 90% of them women was like delusional, unrealistic, none of the above, and they challenged them. Why would you challenge somebody? You know, you go on there for advice, but you don't want to hear his advice. You want to challenge him. So that's when he really tells you how it is. But instead, if you just listen, because a lot of people don't listen, they want to listen to talk. You know, they'll talk, and he shut them down. This is my show. A lot of people, a lot of toxic women do not like strong men. They like weak men. And that's another thing. Remember that. Some women, they do not like a strong man. They like a weak man that they can talk to crazy, belittle and all that stuff. So that's why women didn't like this man. He's a person that wasn't going for your disrespect. You wasn't gonna disrespect him on this show. You wasn't gonna talk over him while he trying to talk. You came to him for advice. He didn't call you. You know what I'm saying? So women, if you didn't want advice for real, or you just wanted to be seen, basically, because it's like, dude, if you go to a therapist. I'm not saying he wasn't seeing no certified therapist, but that's what he was kind of doing. because like I say, I seen him attack some dudes that was talking like being delusional, and he told them, you know, dude, you need to be making this much money. You think you know what I'm saying? So it's just women, because I ain't really never seen a dude say, "Oh, I don't like Kevin Samuels." I mean, because it is what it is. Because a dude, and then another thing, a dude is not going to try to go on defense and try to attack him back. You know what I'm saying? It's mostly women who does that attack because they feel like. And I ain't gonna even say it's not all women. Like I said, it's certain women that does that. Women who just don't just feel like they're above whatever. So when they feel like a person is strong-minded or whatever, nah. I mean, it was women on there who thought they was gonna break this man down. No. And Kendra G, she, you know what I'm saying? Her stuff be funny. Her stuff be funny that it be people trying to break her down too, but I think she was on Kevin Samuels before.
That's what I heard too. I didn't see that episode.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but you know, but nobody, I never heard nobody say nothing about Kendra G, and to me, they're somewhat similar. Because Kendra G will say something like, if a girl talk kind of delusional, or a dude talk delusional on their little dating show, she will say something, but at the same time, she feel like she's a top-notch female. So, and Kevin Samuels prided himself of being like a top-notch female, but I think he was more of a teacher and motivator. A lot of people can motivate you in certain ways, and some people do it with tough love, and I think that was his little thing, like a tough love type of thing, because it's like a lot of people, you know, like I say, they want to sugarcoat it, and he ain't sugarcoat it. He tell you how it
I did say that yesterday too. I said you don't have to sugarcoat it, but it is a way to say things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but he was straightforward.
Yeah,
sure.
he was just a straightforward person.
Mm-hmm.
And and then I know the people that was on there. I know y'all seen his shows before you went on there. Mm-hmm. So that's why I say a lot of y'all just went on there to challenge him, or just to be seen. Because I just don't see why there was a lot of hate for that man. Because the man just told, you know, just like you could say like a pastor. You know what I'm saying? A pastor will tell you stuff, and you gonna believe everything he say, and the pastor could be sleeping with everybody in the congregation, and you still gonna have that man back.
What do you have to do with Kevin Samuels?
Because it's teaching. It's his teaching, and this man.
That made no sense.
And the pastor is teaching. But
that didn't make no sense at all.
Will still follow behind the pastor.
We're not following behind any pastors. We just
and
going to church to get the word.
A lot of y'all won't tell you, Pastor, you was wrong. You boom, boom. Y'all won't talk about to y'all pastor. Y'all won't disagree with y'all pastor. And the pastor, he's not God.
So on that note, just make sure you read your word for yourself.
Basically,
we don't follow men.
And
Kevin was just giving statistics in his opinion, just like everybody else has one too.
That's what I'm saying.
And they could just let it roll off their back, or just take it a part of it at a time.
Because you came to that man. that man didn't call you up and say, "You want to be on my show so we can talk about it?"
Was y'all friends?
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, okay, because that's what I'm getting.
Yeah,
y'all was cool.
No, it's just a lot of. It's just when he died, it was just a lot of hate from women. Like I say, it was majority women. And it's like a lot of them really didn't even understand. Mm-hmm. Didn't understand what he was saying and what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? He was really trying to help you out, because you didn't have that. You didn't get that tough love. You didn't get that. You know, you wanted to sugarcoat it, and he was gonna give it to you with no chaser. You know, you get mad at him. Okay, but you came on my show. You know, so that's all I'm saying. Like Kevin Samuel was I think he was a cooler. You know, it's entertainment for one. So, you know, everything entertaining. Just like the Super Bowl was entertainment. So we got screwed off the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. But Kevin Samuels, Kendra G.
I don't know about Kendra, but Kevin was most definitely. And I did Google it, and it was called Destiny. It was called Delusional versus Destiny. And I can get that title because some people really think that they may be their destiny.
It's this other lady. I cannot think of her name, but she's delusional too because she's like a feminist.
Oh, I know exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But nobody, I don't hear no women saying nothing bad about this lady.
I did.
All right, you said you did Kevin Samuels, so I'm saying. It's.
But I watched a lot of her videos when she was going about against the dudes. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Not a lot, but enough.
But I don't hear nobody. But you don't hear nobody saying I hate this woman or boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, in the comments, she was very distasteful. It was a lot of people that's coming again. She was crazy.
Oh, yeah, she crazy.
Because she don't like men or something.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's a lot, but I'm saying
she bashing men. I don't think Kevin Hart was. I mean, not Kevin Hart.
Kevin Samuels didn't bash nobody.
Yeah, I don't think he was bashing women. It was his mindsets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, she was bashing men like
be bashing her.
Right. There was a lot.
Even like what is it? You remember that lady's name?
No. Very pretty girl, just not rap type.
Yeah, and a lot of them because she thought she had this degree. That's a lot of things. A lot of people let.
What was her degree in?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I remember you saying you wish Kevin was here so he could talk.
Yeah, because because she was like she was on some show, was it Breakfast Club or something, and she was like I'm getting my point across, blase, and people like, what? I mean, she is a feminist. It's Malika Andrews. She's a feminist.
That's her name?
No.
Oh.
I'm saying this somebody else. She's a sports person, but nobody's saying nothing about her. Nobody. You know, it's a few people say something about it, but Kevin Samuels has super hate. Like Kyle Shanahan said, calling on both sides. You know, when a woman act like y'all say Kevin acting, you guys cheer it on. Like,
yeah.
You know,
when
women cheer it on.
Kevin had super hate, it reminded me of somebody I know too. Jesus Christ. When you right, you right. And everybody's going to turn against you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't think, and like I say, it's just him.
I ain't saying you're right, but he was the one by statistics. And he did list his sources.
Yeah, he went up, he would tell you.
Yeah, he's very thorough.
Statistically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else just
because it really wasn't his opinion.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. So he going off with the world.
Yeah, with the world.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you guys get mad at him because he telling you what the world say.
What do you want?
That's what the world tell you. But this one lady, man, I wish I knew her name. She just go off and she try to say some of the same thing, but she bashed dudes like she said. That's the lady who said she wouldn't date a bus driver.
No.
That's her.
I was talking 2 different women.
No, that's the same one. She said she wouldn't even date a bus driver. And then they dogged her like, how you wouldn't date a bus driver?
Mm-hmm. And, I'm talking about, never mind. But go ahead. We have to figure it out.
Yeah, but, yeah, I think that's her.
Okay.
Say who this was that. But that's her because I know, because we like, how could she not date a bus driver? And they were like, well, the bus driver could be working to get a business. She was like, nah. Because you think you above dating a bus driver, but you would date somebody. You got to date somebody a millionaire. That's what you say. But I mean, that you got millions or whatever you got. You got a degree. You got businesses. So I mean, that's your preference.
Her name was Ebony Williams. That's not the same shit.
Ebony Williams.
Oh, okay.
That's her. Who you talking about? That's her.
The girl that's kind of, you know. She was just like bashing dudes.
Ebony Williams. That's her.
No.
Her name is Ebony Williams. Check her out on YouTube and stuff. She bashes men. She bashes men worse than y'all say Kevin Samuels was bashing women. She's like, man, I've seen a couple interviews with her, and you can't overtalk her or nothing. She be on other people's shows, and you cannot overtalk her. Like Malika Andrews, you go on her show, you got to agree with her, or you can't speak. But nobody talks about that. So, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. People, you was misunderstood in my eyes because I think you was trying to uplift people.
He just probably wanted better for women too.
Yeah.
Because he always went back to the 50s and 60s, like when everybody was like when we came out of slavery in those times, 80% of blacks were married. Now it's like a low percentage of married black African Americans. So I think that's just what he was trying to put out there, just to go ahead and get married and raise your peoples, and just be smart about it, and don't say I want this type of dude. Just agree to work and build your family
just work
and have balance in your household.
You know what I'm saying? And then like I say, you got to look at yourself. Mm-hmm. A lot of y'all be shallow howling y'all selves. Y'all be thinking y'all more than y'all are, and you're not. You have to look in the mirror with clear lenses, and you got to know that you still, everybody a work in progress. Mm-hmm. Everybody need to work on something. Mm-hmm. For you to say, if you feel like you don't need to work on nothing, you delusional.
To think you a 10 and you got it all put together and all that.
You delusional. You have to. Everybody needs to work on something. Mm-hmm. I don't care what it is, attitudes, weight, anything. Everybody got to work on something. There's nobody in this world perfect.
No, but it's always about progress. No perfection.
As long as you working to try to get
That's
better,
true.
you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You get better, and then the person, your person will come. And as long as you work on yourself, and then you know that you work with that person, y'all work together, y'all bond, y'all be millionaires, and you ain't got to be saying, oh well, I'm divorcing you because and I'm taking all the money because I was a millionaire. No, you built this together. You split it if you need to disappear. But rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Yeah. And I think a lot of y'all ladies need to go back and look at some of his little videos.
No, you don't.
And listen to the video to comprehend, not to try to what I'm trying to say, not to try to defend yourself. You defending yourself for what reason? Just comprehend and listen to what he's saying. Okay then. What you gotta say?
No, that's true. You can listen to comprehend, because that's what I did, to comprehend.
Yeah.
Because he's not talking to everybody. Yeah. It doesn't apply to. It may not apply to you.
Yeah, like I said, people take offense to what he say.
Yeah, and I think
of listen,
I got
you can take bits and pieces
because the lady was short and fat, and so I'm short and fat, and so I'm like, no, he did say that I couldn't have if that's what I wanted. But I after watching him for so long, I understood what he was saying. Yeah.
You just work on yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once you make a better you, don't worry about that person. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about like I said, if you 400 pounds, you trying to get a dude 180.
Bruh, he might like him.
That's been in the gym. He might. But I'm saying, don't say, that's your preference when it's another dude of like 300 pounds trying to get on you.
You don't have a preference?
No. Why should I have a preference?
Not now. I'm just saying, in women, like when you don't have a preference in who you just like what? Because they got a sense of humor. Like, she has to show you something. Men are visual.
Look, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. Look.
So she can have a preference. I love to laugh. If you can't make me laugh, we're not having no conversation. If you're
looking for a preference, it might not last long. Because just say you find somebody slim, all this stuff, and they in their 30s, when they in their 60s, they blow up.
By that time,
look crazy.
You love them.
And then you like, oh man, wow, I'm with this person.
That you love them.
Have attitude and everything.
Something had to catch your eye. So if a dude is 100, my point was, if a dude is 180 pounds and he fit, and he see this lady who love to eat food or can cook, or she could be mentally depressed and just overindulged, but he won't know that until he talked to the girl. But he still can look at her like, ooh, I like that. So that's a preference.
But I'm
before
saying,
he could talk to
but
the
if
girl.
that same lady who got a steak in her mouth walking up to a skinny dude talking, he might not want that.
He might not, and
That's
so
what I'm
that's
saying.
not his preference.
But
he wants
no.
somebody that's 180 pounds or
All right.
165 or
But
whatever.
I'm saying, but her preference, she need. But if the cook come over there, he a little heavy, and you try to say, oh, I don't like them type of people. Cause them would be the type of girls who try to diss, who would try to diss somebody else.
Wait a minute, I'm 400 pounds. Hypothetically, I'm 400 pounds. And you said it's a cook that tried to talk to me, and he a little thick too, bro. We good. I'm in heaven.
I'm saying
you
that's how these women are. I'm saying these delusional women. It would be a good. It would pass up a good dude.
Yeah, they will.
That's probably a little make a little less money, make a little heavy, and they got so many flaws in their own self. Mm-hmm. But they would pass up this one guy because he's not that one dude. You both go in the gym, work out. You can. That's why I say you could build that man if that's what you want. If this man is a good man, this.
I don't like that build a man, build a woman thing, but we can build together.
I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
You building together. I'm saying if you overweight
and he overweight, and we going to work out together, we change our eating habits together.
You can work together.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all want somebody that's already built, and y'all not built. Y'all mentally unstable, and they got themselves together. It's probably just gonna be a smash.
And I think you probably get them 6 figures. If he see you trying to work, you can be working 2 jobs trying to support your family. He was like, I see you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna help you. Boom, Shawn Michaels 30.
That's it. Mm-hmm. So, this is We Gon Talk About a podcast, and we just talked about that. Whatever we just talked about.
Thanks, sis.
And we talked about the 49ers losing.
All right then. So we'll see you next Saturday.
She's trying to rush because I'm still heartbroken about the 49ers.
It's all right.
But this is episode number 24.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about podcasts. We want you to like, comment, subscribe, and share this podcast because when it's all said and done, we're here for you.
All right then.
We are for the people.
Take us out.
Give your people their flowers. And we're gonna see you at the end of the road like boys to men.
Boys to men.